senseless dribble. The Emperor here, bringing you my Week 4 NFL Diabolical Predictions. Or Diabolical NFL Predictions. You get it. They're not paying me enough anyways for this gig. The Denver Broncos go to the New York Jets and defeat Sam Darnold, who is looking more like a bust. As I foresaw last week, Nick Foles came in for the Bears and caused more quarterback controversy, throwing 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. He will start the game versus the Colts and win, creating more controversy for those poor fans in Chicago. Joe Burrow and the Bengals get their first victory at home over the Jacksonville Jaguars, who played more up to what you expected them to play against the Dolphins last week. Gardner Minshew has a lot more work to do on his game and not just his Fu Manchu mustache. The Cleveland Browns travel to the Dallas Cowboys, who desperately need a win to avoid going 1-3. The Cowboys are favored in the game, which is why I shall predict the Cleveland Browns shall defeat the Dallas Cowboys, creating more doubt in yet another season, sending Jerry Jones into a crazy tailspin, contacting Jimmy Johnson to see, is there any way you could come back and coach maybe 2 more seasons? Please bail me out here. We've looked terrible for the past 20 years after you have left. Drew Brees and the Saints looked good against the Packers, which is why they will lose again at the Detroit Lions, creating more controversy and if Drew Brees should have even came back for 1 more season. The Tennessee Titans shall defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers at home, and bringing some of those fans back down to earth for Pittsburgh, who, when they start the season undefeated, you never really hear the end of it. You have a friend who's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Seattle Seahawks will crush the Miami Dolphins on the road. Russell Wilson will continue his MVP-like season. The LA Chargers travel to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and shall defeat Tom Brady, sending him into a conniption at the end of the game. The Baltimore Ravens come back from a tough loss against the world champion Chiefs and absolutely crush the Washington football team on the road. Lamar Jackson shall throw over 400 yards and rush for another 100+ on his own. The Arizona Cardinals will defeat the Carolina Panthers on the road. And who is the quarterback for Carolina? I don't even really know. I defy you to tell me who the quarterback of the Carolina Panthers is. That's Teddy Bridgewater. That's right. They'll lose anyway. The Minnesota Vikings shall drop to 0-4 and against the Texans, who will get their first victory of the season. But this game doesn't really matter, right? 2 playoff teams going down the tubes this year. The New York Giants shall lose to the LA Rams on the road. Rams getting back into the win column. The Kansas City Chiefs shall defeat the New England Patriots at home, continuing their run to repeat as a potential Super Bowl champion. The Buffalo Bills shall lose on the road the Las Vegas Raiders. I like the whole dark look of the stadium and the uniforms. I like the Raiders look, so they get the edge for me. They will win at home. The San Francisco 49ers shall defeat the Philadelphia Eagles at home, even though they have maybe 3 starters in the entire team. Putting Coach Peterson for the Eagles, probably the first guy to lose his job this year, which is unfortunate. The guy wins the Super Bowl a couple of years ago and he loses his job. It's a very tough profession. I know it is. It's really hard to keep people motivated. I have the entire empire. It's a long story. I know it's very difficult. So you feel bad for the guy. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers looked great against the Saints. Packer fans are somewhere in the vicinity of the Pittsburgh Steelers fans when they're doing well. They're planning to erect a statue of Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, which is why I predict the Falcons to come back from 15 points down and defeat the Green Bay Packers. Those are my Week 4 Diabolical predictions. Thank you for watching. Like our page and tune in for more entertaining, that's a loose word, entertaining, but we have videos to watch. They are okay and relatively funny at times. Enjoy Week 4. God, just give it to God.